deal. Old Bob, he dealt in horses, and he rode the finest string. But to hear Bob talk, you'd think he didn't know a thing. He always had a bronc for sale, the best deal you'll ever find. You'd think he got the best of you, and then you'd find out the horse was blind. He sold a horse to a friend of mine, and top price he had to pay. Where am I? And I'll admit, the horse looked good, so I allows he did okay. Old Bob claimed he was the best. Could rope, cut, run, one thing this bronc couldn't do. And that to ride him was fun. So we says, okay, and we load him up and went off without a fuss. My partner pays the money out, and we take him home with us. We're early in the morning to give this horse a ride, but down in the old corral, we found out he up and died. My pard comes to see old Bob. Man, was he really sore. Old Bob says, that's really odd. He's never done that before. Okay, old Gramps Ranch. On Gramp Fred's ranch, he worked many hands. For a ranch needs tending with its many demands. Every now and then, though, there's a day or two when work's cut up and there's not much to do. But Grandma needed something one of these days, an old tree to be removed that was in her way. Now, a cowboy named Nub had quite a thought. We'd blow that tree up with the dynamite I bought. So I asked me if I'd like to try, so we lit a stick and I let it fly. Okay, turn the page. Okay. I was quite nervous and threw it too hard. The stick of dynamite missed by a good 10 yards. It completely missed the tree, but fell by the outhouse wall. And it blew it up. Nothing was standing at all. Smoke went straight up, and all the boards did fall. When under the head, a voice did call. No one knew that old Slim was in there taking a sit. When the dynamite was thrown and the outhouse was hit. We stood there wondering, could he have survived that blast? But the pile of rubble shifts and he stood up at last. He brushed himself off as he stumbled and swayed, but with steely eyes he headed our way. We thought Slim would inquire the name of the sorry louse, but instead he just said, "Sure, I'm glad I didn't do that in the house."